Adimumanahui, Adimumanahui, is it you? Good evening to you all. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing? Kekunome. I'm sure we are good. So today I want to teach you on this topic, master and control. Master and control. Yes, that's the topic. I was thinking of a message to give today, and it dawned on me this is what I need to talk about, master and control. Now, it's a very tricky topic, but I'm going to delve into it anyway. It's been long. I made a live video on this on my personal account on Facebook. So today I want to teach us about master and control. And I just got a husband on TikTok. He's asking me if I'm married. I'm not married. Come and marry me, please. I'm homeless. I need a home. Okay, so talking about master and control, I want us to go back. I'll be talking about the elements. I'll be talking about us and how master and control comes in. You have the elements, you have the fire, water, air, land, earth. Everyone knows about that. But there is something we need to know about master and control. You know, the society has put us in a tight corner where we are no longer in control of who we are. We are no longer in control of what we want to do, who we should be. Most of us don't even know what we should be doing anymore because everybody's telling you, do it this way. Go that way. Go this way. Do it that way. Everybody has an idea of what your life should be like, except what their own would be like. Because, you know, no matter how we try to paint it, we human beings, by nature, we are selfish. And we love control. We are selfish and we love control, except you're lying to yourself. When you critically analyze yourself and reevaluate, you find out that you like control. No matter how little, no matter the percentage, it is there in your DNA. You want to control. But one thing we fail to do is controlling our own self. If you are able to control yourself, then you can control everything else. Once you are able to master and control yourself, then you can control anything else. You need to understand that we are water. You are here to control your emotions. Master your emotions. You are fire. You are earth. You are here to master your body. You are wind. You are here to master your movements. You are fire. You are here to master healing. You are here to heal yourself. But first of all, to do that, you have to learn control. Now, 90% of men, or should I say 99% of men, have not learned to master their emotions. Why? Because they live in a society where everybody is telling them, don't cry, you are a man. Don't do this, you are a man. %90 of women, again, are not able to master their healing ability because the society has taught them, don't do this, you're a woman. Don't do that, you're a woman. Don't behave this way, you're a woman. And you have a bunch of damaged men and women giving birth to children and damaging them. And at the end of the day, all of us are damaged, all of us are sick because we are trying to maintain the societal standard. You're trying to control someone else, but you're not able to control. You're telling a man not to cry. Why? How does he reduce his manhood that he expressed his emotions? Good evening, Paul Abo. How does it make him less of a man? Please, if you're a man and you're listening to me, when you feel like crying, please cry. It is okay to cry. It is very much okay to cry. Maka na okike kere aya mmiri wee reason o ji wee ka aya mmiri. There's a reason you have your tears. It's your emotion, it's a part of your emotion. Let it flow. Have you ever asked yourself why men are dying before women? They are not allowed to express their emotions. They do not heal. They carry so much pain and burden. To turn to high BP, to turn to stroke, to turn to heart attack, turn to different things, low BP and different rubbish. And when they die, you say their village people have killed them. Because you've not learned to master your own emotions. Why can't you cry? They told you you're a man, you're not supposed to cry. Women are living because they cry. That is one of the reasons. You do them something, they are not feeling it, they go and cry. Because when you're crying, when you're letting that tears out, there is another healing going on within. There is healing going on within. I told myself tomorrow I will have a son, and somebody will tell my son, don't cry, you're a man. Now, keep that you're a man, don't cry within your family house. Men should be allowed to express themselves too. It's a sort of healing. So they don't die before their time. If you feel like crying, cry. When you finish crying, you pick up yourself and try it again and again, and you'll be fine. Good evening, Ohiri Desmond, and blessed they be. But society has so much conditioned you that crying is not a sign of is a sign of weakness. No, it is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. The inner strength in you. Your water, you should learn to flow. Let your emotion flow. When you don't let that tears out, it forms something else inside your body. It forms a sickness inside your body. Ibide yankao. Do you know that holding back on your tears is capable of causing you stroke? Oh, powerful. The light is on. Do you even know that? No, you do not know that. As an XB, you need to master and control your body. Now, this is the most difficult part of it all, controlling your body. Even me, I've not learned that control. I've not. But it's something that is a process that we all have to undergo. I've not mastered my body. Why am I saying I've not mastered my body? Sometimes I still want to lick ice cream. Even though I know over a long time it will cause me sickness. Even though I know all the ingredients in there are not healthy for me, but I still want to lick it. Sometimes I want to eat meat. Even though I know over time it's going to cause me issues, but I still go ahead and eat it anyway. But I know it's something I have to learn to control. Once you're able to control what is going inside your body, you've mastered, and you can be able to control your body. The more you take in electric food, the more connected you become. The more you tilt towards the light, the more you tilt towards your higher self, the more successful your journey to Bechi is. The more you radiate, the more you're rid of sicknesses. Do you know how most of the sicknesses we have, do you know how they come about? If you take away milk and meat and at least 50% of the carbohydrates from human race, you succeeded in eliminating 70 to 80% of the disease will suffer. What is killing cancer patients? What is feeding cancer? Sugar, carb, meat, milk. That is what is killing them. Cancer patients. But we continue eating it anyway. Because it's sweet. Yes, my body needs it. Yes, we've been trained to eat these things. Mastering yourself, mastering your body is something that is very difficult. Kwaku 180, thank you so much. It's something that is very difficult, but it's something that you need to do anyway. It's something that you need to learn anyway. Sometimes I tell people to do fruit fast. It's long, oh, hope I will survive it. You're already tired. You don't know how you survive 4 days without apple. You don't know how you survive 4 days without yam. You don't know how you survive 4 days without meat. Do you know that when I fast, when I do fruit fast for 4 days, I feel so good. I sweat. My body feels light. Even without exercise, which is another essential thing. I breathe fine. But the moment I finish my fruit fast, I rush to go and eat meat with one fine soup that I have in my fridge. And the moment I finish eating it, I start feeling sick. Because my body has experienced something else that triggered its healing. And I'm taking it back to something because my flesh is craving it. I want to test it. Sorry, I cannot kill myself, but I'm telling you. This is something you need to master. When you do fruit fasting, you find out. Some people say we don't fast in ordinana. Who told you that? We don't fast in spirituality. It's a lie. It is not true. Just that is not same with your church fasting. In this kind of fasting, you can decide to fast from sex. You can decide to fast from meat, all the animal protein. You can decide to fast from cooked food. You can decide to fast from palm oil. You can decide to fast from different things. And that is discipline. There is a realm you can reach through fasting that you cannot reach when there is plenty meat in your body. Do you know why we smell? Because of what we eat. We smell because of what we eat. Eat fruits. Eat fruits at night and go to sleep. In the morning, perceive your mouth. Then eat meat or milk at night before you go to sleep. Don't brush. In the morning, perceive your mouth and tell me the difference. You finish eating the meat and taking the milk, you've taken water to wash it down. But in the morning, perceive your mouth. It smells. But it's different when you just eat fruits. In the morning, you won't perceive much. The only thing you will feel like is, when you close your mouth for too long and you're not talking, you feel this sour taste in your mouth. That's the only thing you will feel in the morning. Because you only have healthy bacteria in there. Yes, we have bacteria in our mouth. I wear bacteria, you have healthy bacteria in your mouth that helps your body. They are essential for your health, for your well-being. They help to digest food and do other works that they do. When you wake up in the morning and the first thing you take is water, it helps your bowel movements. But no, our body have cravings. Today, the meat we eat are not healthy. That is the truth. The days our ancestors were eating meat, of all the cholesterol and all those things, they make it safe for eating. We no longer do that. All of us are baby girls and baby boys. We do not want to. I'm a baby girl. I'm a baby girl. I don't want to do that. I don't have the energy for that. It's yano nangega. Reason anu jano nangega. Abobade ne agoposia meposia, and it becomes healthier. When the meat is inside that ngega, it's a healthy procedure. The meat is going in to make it healthy for you. What is causing high BP? When people say high blood pressure is hereditary, the truth is that it's not really hereditary. I don't care your medical perspective or whatever you think you have known about medicine, but high blood pressure cannot be hereditary from what I've observed. This is simple. It's our habits, our food habits. What is causing high blood pressure? I'll give you an instance. You have excess fat in your body, and this fat goes to stay in your veins, your nerves, that takes blood. How does blood go around your body? First, the pumping, the circulatory mechanism. The blood flows from your heart. The blood, the pumping machine in your body is your heart. Your sumo, that is your heart. You know, if for Nigeria, all our pumping machine, they are sumo. The sumo is your heart. It pumps blood that circulates all over your system. Good evening, Rachel. It pumps blood that circulates all over your system. Now you have excess fat in your body. And some of the fats go to your pores, go to your skin, goes to your skin to block pores. Just like I'm working on myself now, my weight, because I know it's not healthy for me. The fat goes to your bloodstreams to go and hang there. Fat is not meant to be in the bloodstream. And then you have heavy metals from the treatments. Water treatment, and they treat me. I not say we should not treat water, but sometimes we treat water to the point we remove essential minerals that will help us. And we end up leaving only heavy metals inside the water. Sometimes lead or different chloride, different things inside the water, excess of it. Normally, we don't need excess chloride or fluoride in our body and all those things. But these heavy metals also goes to settle, because water also travels to your blood vessels, goes to settle there. Now the heart pumps blood, boom. The blood goes to pass, and there is friction. Imagine when you restrict water. If you open a tap, when you open a tap and you block it with your hand, you're restricting it. It goes back and pushes back again. Do you know what happens when you block? This is the same thing that happens. It goes back to your heart. And your heart, seeing that the blood is not moving as it needs to, it increases pressure to pump again, push to go around your whole body. Your blood pressure will be rising. That is when you start having high BP. So tell me, were you born with heavy metals blocking your pores, your bloodstream, your blood vessels? Were you born with heavy metals, with fats blocking your blood vessels? So that is why when you tell me it's hereditary, I do not want to believe it. Because when I look at the mechanism, you find out it's not about hereditary. It's not hereditary. If there's anything hereditary, it's our bad habits, our bad eating habits. That is what is hereditary. Our bad eating habits. And we give birth to our children and we teach them. You buy a carton of Bobo, carton of Capri-Sun, carton of different chemicals, and you feed your children. They will drink Pepsi, drink 7-Up, drink all of them every day of the week. That is what they eat. One woman told me her children doesn't eat, that what they eat is provision. I said, what is provision? Say the only thing they take is tea and milk. Capri-Sun, Bobo, it does not lack in her house. I say, wow. So you make vegetable soup and they leave it for you. She said yes. And you let them. Now you give them that upper hand now. My house, you are going to chop vegetable. Why can't you once in a while, since you're already feeding them all this rubbish, once in a while buy watermelon, buy cucumber, buy banana, blend it together, or squeeze out the juice and give them. It will help them more. It will remove certain sickness from them. That's your Bobo and other things are causing them. And some people want to help themselves and they tell you that I'm taking tea in bitter lemon. Have you tasted lemon before? It's better you put sugar inside water. When they ask you what you're drinking, you will say it's sugar than taking bitter lemon. Have you tasted bitter lemon before? So you know how bitter lemon is. So now ask yourself how much sugar you need to dilute the bitterness inside the bitter lemon. Ask yourself that. How much sugar you need to dilute the bitterness inside the bitter lemon? Of course, much. You know, if I bring a glass of water and maybe if I put 3 or 4 sugar inside, it will be sweet. But if I bring a glass of bitter lemon, if I put one pack of St. Louis, it might still be bitter. I might need up to 2 packs of St. Louis to make it sweet. That is what you're taking. Because they called it bitter lemon. Very beautiful name to sell a product. Now, this video is not aimed at spoiling market for anybody or spoiling any brand. It's aimed at you helping your health. Kidney failure everywhere. Kidney problem, liver problem, even in children. Why? Because you're giving them poison. You're feeding them poison. You have children and all you're giving them is different Cerelac, Similac, Sililac, Lililac, Lililac. After that is why your children are lacking in so many things. Your children are lacking in knowledge. Apart from children that their mother probably died at birth. Compare a child that was giving breast milk and a child that was giving Similac and Cerelac. If one afana alac. If one ever ife nwa urara. In Igbo land, there's a way you will behave ajoge uzukwara ara nne gi. Because the Igbos recognize that there's a special brain development. Breast milk helps a child to develop. So when you are misbehaving, an Igbo person will ask you whether you suck your mama breast well. Because they know there's a special kind of brain development that the breast milk helps a child. There's a special kind of growth. You don't want your breast to fall. Last you go fall. All breasts go fall. Same way prick they fall. Everything go fall. No matter how you do it. Over time you grow old, your body will shrink, your breast go still bend. And you still born mumu. Think about it. Another one is the one they call ogumbochi. In the Igbo, what they call it vaccine. Sorry, I don't want to say certain things that might put my video at. They call it vaccine. Ogumbochi, immunization, ogweje bochi fenine, used to prevent things, prevent you from reasoning. I know 2 kids, personally, 2 kids. One, my neighbor. It was after they gave her that she stopped talking. One vaccine they gave her that she stopped talking. And when I was a Sunday school teacher, there was a child. That child, you people know that child, his nephew, to Ike Ekweremadu. Ike Ekweremadu's brother died sometime in 2012 or 2013. That boy took a vaccine at UNTH, and that boy stopped talking. After the vaccine. You might be wondering, they gave it to me. They gave it to me. But the truth is that none of my children is taking that rubbish. My parents gave it to me because they felt they were doing something good for me. Because they were brainwashed, they were doing something good for me. Have you asked yourself, why do you finish giving this child this injection and they start feeling sick? A child that is healthy, they become sick, they start falling sick, and you don't ask yourself why. Why? Kedundi kacha no na wheelchair. Ndi Hausa. Kedunda kacha supply polio this thing. Ndi Hausa. Now, another school of thought to come and tell you they don't take it, but then they take and pass. When I was small, I do watch Newsline. And when they are taking all those polio vaccines, they'll be showing us the Northerners. That's who they show us. They are the one that gets the higher proportion. Yes, now them there for wheelchair pass. The truth is that half is harmless, the other half, 4 mixing can mix here. It's targeted at population control. Do you know that some people were arrested? Some people from, is it WHO or UNO? No, UNO. in Kenya, Abi Uganda, sometime 2 or 3 years ago. They were arrested. They were giving women vaccines. And when they tested the vaccines they were giving to these women, the women they were giving vaccine were women within the ages of 16 to 32 years. And the vaccine they were giving these women, they find out that they put some things inside the vaccine that these women will not be able to give birth. They won't be able to conceive. They were making them sterile. Yes, it's all Wumbochi, of course. And we are taking it. You're educated. Someone came to educate me on my post. Once at some time I was talking about it. She was like, so you mean you will not give your children? You mean you will not give your children? Vaccine is a gift you can give your children. No, vaccine is a cost I will give to my children. And I'm not ready to cost them. It's a punishment I will give them. And I'm not ready to give them. And I know why I said I will not give them. But we are not ready for this truth. That is why sometimes you're there, you're waiting for help from UNO. You're waiting for help from America. You're waiting for help from Britain. What the fuck? If I'm gaining something from your family's unity, let's put it this way. In your family, maybe you and your brothers, you're 7. And I come to you, I lie to you, I thought your brother did this, your brother did that. Let me help you, let me do this. And I'm getting something from you. You're giving me something. And that is what I live on. Do you think that I would like you and your brothers to be at peace? Because when you're at peace, I will not be gaining what I'm gaining. I won't want that. I created the enmity. Now me first begin tell you story. Tell you say your brother talk this, your sister talk this, and you start fighting. And I come pretending to make peace. And from pretending to make peace, I'm taking things from you. Do you think I want that peace? I'll continue to sow a seed of discord, so I continue gaining. How do you think they can help you? Africa is rich in different resources, food, mineral resources, that I don't even get up to 3% of. The only African country that is truly independent is Rwanda. And that is why they are trying to scatter that place. All the other African countries, all your presidents, they sign pacts for continuation of colonization. So when you think you're no longer a slave, you're still a slave. You're not mental slavery. The kind of slave that love their chain. Good evening, Jennifer Lewis. The kind of slaves that love their chains. But this is Fenema Isia Inaka. So they're never going to help you. They choose your president and give you an illusion of election. They choose your presidents and give you an illusion. Selection, they choose them. They go there, pay homage to Elisa. Elisa another wow. You've not asked yourself, why is she not dying? Africa is their family business. People that live on credits. They live on credit. Shebi you there, Niger. When you want to buy a car, you pay in full. You want to buy a house, you pay in full. Over there, they live on credit. Mortgage. Enke hana abozi moto. Fagote moto fana akuya by installments. Who will sell a car to you here by installments? No. Nobody will do that. People that live on credit. Everything they have, they took from you. All they have. In Jim Mark's voice, all we have, God gave us. Everything they have, you gave them. I once saw a post somewhere that said, hey, they brought civilization to us. And who is this idiot? So you still believe that they brought civilization to you. For your information, civilization started in Africa. Kemet, Egypt. Civilization started here. Have you looked at the things, the kind of things Igbo people, the kind of technology they used to keep their pots? Have you looked at it? That is what they used to make tire. That is where the tire concept came from. What should you do? Stand up, stop that game. We are like this on all fours, and the game is being played on our back. Once you stand up, it's game over. Stand up, protect your lands. You are here. One white man, when not be anything for in country, will come down to Nigeria and you'll be following him, licking his ass, licking his feet. while his ancestors, his forefathers, took our best engineers, our best architects to build the wall of the White House. They built a heaven there. And they come down here, gave you a Bible, told you you're going to go to heaven, and you believe that shit. If there is a heaven, they will never show you. That is the truth. If there be a heaven, Britain will not show you. Your colonial masters will not show you. They will go there with their children and lock it up. The heaven where your ancestors follow built for here, US and Britain and other countries where they built, ordinary to give you visa, it hard. They will collect your money, deny you visa, you will pay again. What kind of scam is bigger than that? At least I should deny me visa, give me back my money now, make I try again. And we keep recycling these lies. That is why I said my children, when I wrote on that post that my children will be homeschooled, I was serious about it. Because I want to control what you're teaching them. Why would my child be in school and someone is telling my child that Mungo Park discovered River Niger? For what? Are you telling me that our ancestors that lived in Onitsha, that lived in Delta States, that lived in Kogi States, did not see that river? For your information, the name of that river is not River Niger. That river is Omambala, Oshimili, and Nkesa. It is 3 rivers that is there. That is the name. And it was not Mungo Park. Our ancestors were fishing there. They were transporting using boats through that place. So Mungo Park did not. So why would you be teaching my child that Mungo Park discovered River Niger? Now, most of the inventions that you see was discovered by a black man. That is the truth. But because slave owners, when you own a slave, their invention is yours. They use their name. When you own a slave, because they took us as slaves. Your slave's invention becomes yours because you own this human. And who even gave you the right to own another human being? They taught you slavery. Today you come, you scream unity. You scream unity. You scream that you're human. But when you go to your village, you start saying this one is Ohu. This one is Amade. For what? Are you not brainwashed? You've lost a sense of self. That is why you can never be united. Someone is telling me, what should we do? Now, the contraption they created, they gave you, that you call a country. Before they came, Africans were living kingdom by kingdom, and we had mutual respect for each other. Today, tribalism is the order of the day. When an Igbo man comes up for president, they say, he's an Igbo man, I will not vote him. He's an Igbo man, I will not vote him. When a Yoruba man comes out, we vote tribe, not. You guys are sharing, because against this word English, because you don't vote capable hands that will help to dissolve this contraption. No, you are looking for tribe. Because it's your tribe. Even if in the peaceful body, because it's your tribe, you will vote him. Because it's your tribe. But you know deep down that this person cannot do anything to help us. But because it's your tribe, you vote him. So how will you be free when you remain a slave till you die? Because of peanuts, handouts. An Hausa man comes out, he's an Hausa man, I will not vote. Even if you have the ability to not vote because he's an Hausa man, you remain a slave. That is what you remain. The moment we start reasoning, the moment we come together, the better for all of us. But no, you want to vote your tribe. You don't want to know if the Igbo man that is coming out is more qualified than your candidate. You don't want to know whether the Yoruba man coming out is more qualified than your candidate. You don't know whether the Hausa man coming out. You don't know whether the Sekiri man coming out. Another people where they vex me are those people from Port Harcourt. Rumo Koro, Rumola. Port Harcourt. When you check the history of that man, Harcourt, that man is a rapist. We are Rana, and the Igbos have the mind to name an Igbo land after him. Harcourt. He's a rapist, a pedophile, a child abuser. And that is so. Why won't I run a name? The real name of Port Harcourt, River State, is Ngwocha. Ngwocha, that's the real name. But I'm not Igbo. I'm Port Harcourt. I'm from Port Harcourt. I'm not Igbo. Okay, no problem. You're not Igbo. You're Port Harcourt. My name is Southeast. You say you are South-South. Tell me where South-South is on the compass. Where is South-South on the compass? I don't know. This is not what I came to talk about. But since the spirit is moving me this way, let me speak. On the compass, show me where there is South-South. There's no South-South on the compass. There's no South-South. That is the truth. Bayelsa, South-South. That is why they divide and rule. They divided you and conquered you. That is how you were conquered, Igbo. And Igbo is not just a tribe in the East. When you understand what Igbo is, you understand it's not just a tribe. That's why even in Yoruba land, you have Ijebu Igbo. They divided and conquered you. You are South-South. Do you have South-South encompassed? Encompassed, what you have is Southeast, Southwest, Northeast, Northwest. That is what you have. There is no South-South in your compass. So where is South-South? That you don't get share. So what is South-South? Can't you see you are deceiving yourself? Erigeri, change, no change. As no really you restrict airflow. But you're not ready for this truth. But I'll keep saying the truth. You can come and beat me. I'm in my house. I'll keep preparing us. That is why I tell you, we are not ready. Somebody's asking me what are we going to do? I don't know. What are we going to do? I'm attacking you. What identity? You are from Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt to Bogide. You are from Ngwocha. That is where you come from. Room Okoro, room Ola, room Nka, room Nkoso. Remove the room. You have room Okoro. You have room Okosi. You have room Ola and all the omo there. Remove the room. What is room? You know room. Room. Face me, I face you, 2-bedroom. Another set here, those states, even though those ones, I still like them, they're still intact. They still have their spiritual heritage and their identity intact, even though I don't know where they're standing, whether they still follow for the South. But they will remove if their name is Ede, or maybe let's say their name is Chibuzo. When they write the Chibu, when they write the Chi, they will add V. Before they will write the B, they will write Aru. After the B, they will write Aru H in front. Just to change it. Eke Orie Afonkwo. They now put N in the front. Eken. Eken. They have 4 market days in Edo states. Eken. Eken. Orien. But I give it to them for that. At least they still have sense of identity. Unlike our Port Harcourt counterparts that choose the name of a rapist, of a pedophile, over the name their ancestors answered. Maneri. Yes, then chop us, then no give us change. But nobody is ready for this conversation. We are not ready. When we are ready. And I'm not sure we will be ready before the storm. Because when the storm that is coming comes, this storm does not know tribe. It is coming for Igbo. You are Igbo. I am Igbo. Igbo is not a tribe. You need to understand it. Igbo is not a tribe. The forest people. You need to understand. We need to upgrade sense. Akon Uche is very important. They already restrict airflow. How more Igbo? It is IPCs. But nobody is ready. Nobody is ready. Our food. When your food becomes your medicine, you won't need to go to the pharmacy. You control your body. You don't fall sick anyhow. You don't fall sick. anyhow because you master your own body. One thing you do not know is that the pharmacy was not created to cure you. The pharmacy, that is the truth you should know. The pharmacy was not created to cure you. The pharmacy was created to create customers, to make customers. They patch you up. They never heal you. Because if they heal you, there will be no more customers. They create the disease, give you an illusion of solution, and you take it. Your head is paining you. You buy medicine for headache, and you continue taking the medicine. Over time, you will have ulcer. Your stomach will start paining you. You buy medicine for ulcer. Over time, your heart. You buy medicine for heart. Over time, your nerves. Hey. It was never created to cure you. That is why no orthodox medicine can cure cancer. That is the truth. No orthodox medicine can cure fibroid. That is the truth. And the drugs we take shorten our lifespan. You do not know that. But you know the truth. The truth is that even on those medicine packs, they tell you that it's going to do this to you. If you doubt me, buy those drugs. Bring out the leaflet. You know when you want to hide something from a black man, you put it in writing. We are too lazy. Sometimes I pity people that are writing terms and conditions. You know when you buy a new phone, they write terms and conditions. Sometimes I pity the people writing it because we don't read it. I don't scroll it up, accept and continue. I don't even know what I'm accepting. That is what we do with drugs. We buy it and we accept and continue. We use our life as bargaining chip. We don't read those things. Read it, you will see that even those that manufacture it, the pharmacy told you that this drug is gonna do this to you. But you take it anyway. You take it. They tell you these drugs will do this to you, and you still take it. They tell you, go to for any drug where you like, buy it. Go and read the leaflet inside. Read the counter anyone. Hey. What do you call it in English? Those adverse effects. Read all those things. You will see that they tell you from the beginning. You signed up for it. But no, we don't read. We don't want to read. We don't have time to read. We are busy doing nothing. We need to control. Somebody said, what should we do? We need to master and control ourselves. Because for now, we are being controlled by outsiders. That is why we did protest at Lekki Toge 2020. And they killed people there. Till today, the media no agree say they do anything. The outside world you were calling, they saw it, but no, they cannot stop it because when they stop it, their meal ticket is gone. They created that protest. They made you do it. They put you in that condition that made you do it. And they made you believe it was your leaders that sanctioned. It's them, and then they sanctioned the suffering, even though your leaders follow. And then they sanction them. They are the headquarters. Your leaders are distributors. Your president and your governors are distributors of the sufferings. They are the manufacturers. That is the truth. But, like I said, we are not ready. My nurse is telling me, contraindication. Oh, super. That is the English, contraindications. Yes, adverse and side effects. I love you to have a nurse in the house. That is the English they write there. Go there, read the contraindications or adverse or side effects in every medicine you buy. And you will see that they tell you from onset what this is going to do to you, but you're not ready. Sorry, I'll stop here. Next time we continue with this master and control. Next time we continue. So if you have any questions based on this topic, please don't come and tell me, read me. My nothing is moving for me. I will not answer you. I will block you instantly. It should be from this topic because we are fond of that. Anna call first, Anna call A, Anna call B. Born to win. How you take Sabi, especially me? I don't understand your question. I don't. If you have any question, you let me know before I go off. And don't forget to follow Ezewan Emiriocha on TikTok because this account is under threat. You know, when you're saying the truth, people will be reporting your account. It's under threat. They block this one, we create another one. The truth continues. The truth must be said, no matter how bitter. Master and Control 101. We are coming with 102. You see that thing I'm saying? This one is telling me, what can I do so that spiritual work will be working for me? Put battery. I'm talking about topic and or the same thing I complained, but some people, their ear, they select sound. So I will assume we don't have any questions, so I'm getting off. You all have a wonderful night. I've gotten another husband today. Hey, am I married? This JCJ, this name is looking sexy. It's like I'm not married. Maybe you should come and toast me, then I'll decide if I'm married or not. Come and woo me, then I will decide if I'm married or not. Okay, Anderson, you are forgiven. Toast me, let me decide if I'm married or not. I want to win, follow, so you'll be notified. Next time I'm teaching is tomorrow is reading. Tomorrow is Tuesday reading. Wednesday. My next teaching is on Thursday. On Thursday, 9 p.m. That's my next teaching. Thursday, 9 p.m. Thursday, 9 p.m. Don't crush on me, please. Send me more. I got feelings for you. I get feelings for you. I got that. Oh, thank you. So, all right. I'll end this video.